Hi y'all, happy Friday. Welcome to a day in my teacher life. As you can see, today was our Easter egg hunt for our school. So my students have actually already done that. So the afternoon is going to just be curriculum. We need to do our math lesson, reading lesson, that kind of stuff. They had a very good time with their Easter egg hunt. Our music teacher dressed up as the Easter Bunny and was out there, so we got like a class picture with the Easter Bunny, and then they got to find eggs on the playground and such. So they had a lot of fun and they were very, very amped up, as I'm sure you can imagine. So since my last teacher video, which was last week's vlog, which I'll link up in the cards, it's been pretty chaotic and crazy in here this week. My student who we have been working to get into their proper placement had been placed into another classroom that would best suit their needs, but we obviously had to wait for everything with the IEP to be approved and go through. So this week we were just kind of in a holding pattern because their behavior had really escalated and it was really impacting the rest of my students. So thankfully, they moved to their new setting today. So today I've been doing a lot of resetting expectations and things that we were just unable to do with that child in here. So I was able to turn some of the bookcases back around the right way because previously that child would get into everything and have it everywhere. Last night I spent some time making some new labels for things. I printed off a couple of things. You saw me laminating them earlier. So I printed off these sound clippers, which are beginning sounds. This is by Tara West. I'll link it. I also printed off a new way to track compliments from specialists or people in the hallway or whatever. So that is that. It will go up on the board. And starting Monday, I'm going to be starting table points. This is a pretty competitive group, so I think table points will really motivate them. I've used them in the past and they've worked really well. So we are working on just keeping our voice level down and working and staying on task. So that's kind of what I'm going to be focusing on in terms of the table points. So I will show you what my things look like a little bit later. I want to take the table point things out and spray them with some matte spray paint later today because they're very glary. But yeah, so new procedures, not really new, resetting procedures and expectations that had kind of gone by the wayside because they just didn't work with that child in here. I was also supposed to get a new student today, but they did not come, so I'm assuming they will start Monday. So I redid their name tags, moved their seats, all of that I did last night. I was laminating the name tags this morning. But yeah, it's been a busy day already. It is currently 11:56 and I have just a few minutes left of lunch and haven't even started eating. So I'm going to do that really, really fast. I will check in on my plan time, show you the new things that I put together, and talk a little bit more with you then. So see you then. Hi y'all, it is 2:46, so I have like 9 minutes before I need to pick my students up from specials. So I wanted to kind of just take you through what we have done so far in our day. We did a writing activity. That was this morning. So we did our morning meeting. We did our writing. Well, we started our writing and I will show you what it looks like. So these activities that we've been working on are from Dee Wills. They're part of like a sentence bundle type thing that she has. I'm gonna cover up a name, but so here's the one that we did today. So we did, I see two green frogs. So we read the sentence together, we traced it, we drew our pictures and labeled, and then we went out for the egg hunt. And then when we came back in, I had them finish cutting and gluing. You can see this friend lost one of their words here. But yeah, so we've just started doing this because it's something nice and easy. It helps them work on parts of a sentence, which is something that we've not really gotten to because we don't have time to teach writing. It's a definite problem, but yeah, so I'm just this week we were working on different ones like this. They have number words and color words, which most of my students can like figure out even if they can't read them. So we did that. We went to lunch. We came back in. They worked on their Imagine Math and we used the restroom. And then after that, we did our math lesson. So I did my 2 different groups. We were working on subtracting parts of 9. So it was word problems like there were 9 bears in the forest, 1 went to the honey tree, how many bears are still at home, that kind of thing. And then we just changed the number and practiced writing the number sentence and looked at like the patterns using like a template that came from Eureka. So that's what we did. When they come back, we need to finish the math page. This day, obviously, it's been very busy because of the egg hunt. It kind of got us all a little off track. They are doing pretty well today overall with their behavior. I have been doing a lot of reminders, as I mentioned. So this is the page that we need to complete when they come back. So I wanted to be able to get reading done as well, but it just did not work out, which is fine. We will just do it after. I am so behind on reading anyway at this point. It doesn't even really matter. But yeah, so let me show you. I had flipped 2 of my bookcases around because I'd mentioned my student was getting into them. So I will walk you over. I also had to like put supplies and stuff away. So this is the bookcase that holds our STEM bins, or like indoor recess tubs, basically. They were my morning tubs. That's why the labels still say that, but we don't have time for morning tubs this year. So yeah, I flipped that back around though because my friend was getting into that and getting into the crayons and everything, so I was able to put all the supplies back. And then the other one that I flipped around is the one that my word work is sitting on. So let me show you that one. So here's that one. These are their word work bins, and then all of our math materials are down here. The bears that I used today go down there. So, and then here is what their table points are looking like right now. I was going to take them outside and spray them with matte spray paint, but it is raining, so I will try to do that over the weekend. But I've put just their table numbers on it, table points. I made all of this up last night on PowerPoint. So I also went through and put like a label on each of the tables that just has their table number, table 1, table 2, with a picture of a computer on it, because that's where they stack their computers when we're not using them. I'll put a picture of one of them right here. I can't take a picture or show you because their name tags are really close to them right now, but yeah. So that is what I put together last night and have put out. Yeah, it's been an okay day. As I mentioned, we are really just going to have to work next week on getting ourselves back into the swing of correct behavior, because as I'd mentioned, things had kind of slid off the deep end a bit. But we have 6 weeks left of school after this, and we're gonna do our best to make them count. So anyway, I need to go pick my kids up from specials. I do not plan on staying after today. My room is a mess right now, so we will be cleaning that up before we go home. And I think we'll finish this math, we'll clean up, and then I'll just let them play the remainder of the day. And I probably will just do like a little treat for the people who earned Fun Friday, or let them pick Treasure Box. I might actually do Treasure Box. There we go. But yeah, so that's been our day. Pretty good overall. They had a blast at the Easter egg hunt. For the most part, we've been doing really well following directions. I've just had like a couple that have kind of been pushing things a bit, but I will take it. We are doing pretty well today, so I will chat with you later. Hi y'all, happy Saturday. I did not close out yesterday's day in my life, so let me do that right now by showing you what I picked up after work. I popped by Michael's and picked up a few things. So this is like a tiny Michael's haul to close out this vlog and to close out the day in my teacher life. So I stopped and I got 3 spools of skinny black ribbon because I'm going to tape them onto the back of our Eureka math books, our last math book, so module 5 and 6. To see if we can't use them as like bookmarks, because I've been using post-it notes and we're just going through post-it notes constantly. So I saw that idea from another teacher and I was like, let's give that a whirl. So we're gonna try that. I picked up 3 spools. Hopefully that'll be enough to put in each of their books. I also picked up 2 things of these mini clothespins. They're just plain black clothespins. I use these for like the clipper activities for centers. So picked up 2 packs of that to put into the new beginning sound clippers that I purchased from Tara West that I mentioned yesterday. Again, that's linked below, but these are going to go in that bin so that the kids can clip onto the pictures that start with that sound. And the last thing I picked up was something to help me hopefully organize my teacher cart for my small groups. And it's just this 3-tier bin. So if you see it like slants and you have 3 sections where you can store things, because my teacher bin is a mess. So I'll show you kind of the picture that they're showing here. But I'm hoping that that will help organize a couple of things and keep the top of that a little bit neater, because I have a tendency just to throw things in there because I'm usually in a rush, but hopefully this will help out with that. So that is the little tiny Michael's haul that I picked up to end Friday. Overall, we had a very good day. I definitely am glad it's the weekend. It was a very long week. The whole school has just a lot of craziness going on, you know, spring fever behaviors, that kind of thing. So I'm very, very glad that we have the weekend. I am heading out tonight with some friends to go to the symphony, and tomorrow I'm going to just chill. I have to go grocery shopping, but then I'm gonna chill. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this very short day in my teacher life. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel to see more from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.